Have you ever noticed how much word art is everywhere?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's like you can't go anywhere without seeing a live, laugh, love sign or something similar.
Right.
And it got me thinking, like, is that really a multi-million-dollar industry?
No, it is. It's huge.
Really?
Yeah, you see it everywhere for a reason.
But it makes you wonder if there's even room for, like, any fresh ideas.
Right.
You know? Like, has it all been done before?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
But then I started playing around with some of these new AI tools.
Okay.
And it turns out they can create some pretty unique and interesting word art.
That makes sense.
So we thought it'd be fun to do a little deep dive today.
All right.
And explore some of the ways that AI can help you create word art that's like way beyond the usual stuff.
Sounds good. Let's get into it.
Our first idea is all about using public domain books as inspiration.
Okay.
These are books where the copyright has expired,
Yeah.
so they're free to use for anything you want.
That's a great idea.
And they can be a gold mine for unique vocabulary in terms of phrase.
I can see that.
For example,
That's
think about
great.
Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll.
Yeah.
Those books are just packed with imaginative language.
Oh, for sure.
Like you've got the character names themselves,
Oh.
Alice the Mad Hatter, the Queen of Hearts.
Yeah, all very recognizable.
And then there are the recurring themes like the tea parties, games of chess,
Hmm.
and of course the idea of Wonderland itself.
Definitely.
And then you have the words that Carroll actually invented,
Oh, yeah.
like frab juice and jabberwock
Those are good ones.
and chortle and galumph.
You don't hear those every day.
And can you imagine a word cloud
Yeah.
made entirely out of those words?
I mean, that would be so unique.
Right.
Yeah, it'd be a real conversation starter.
For sure. And what's really cool is that AI can analyze like the linguistic DNA of a text.
Okay.
So it can identify not just the keywords, but also the emotional tone
Wow.
and the underlying themes. So even less obvious words like curiouser
Okay.
or phrases like off with her head
Right.
could be used to create a word cloud with like a deeper resonance.
So it's not just pulling out the most common words.
Exactly.
It's actually understanding the text on a deeper level.
Yeah, and then you could even pull in like names from his poems that ended up in the books too.
Oh, like,
You know, like Father William or the Walrus and the Carpenter.
yeah, those are good ones.
So you feed all these amazing words into an AI
Okay.
and it generates a totally one-of-a-kind word cloud.
So cool.
But then how do you take it to the next level visually?
Right. Well, that's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
So one really exciting possibility is to augment the word cloud with images
Oh, okay.
that are also created or reimagined by AI.
So like an AI illustration.
Exactly.
That-
Imagine like a whimsical illustration of the Cheshire Cat.
I love the Cheshire Cat.
Right. And he's kind of dissolving into this cloud of Carol's invented words.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
And then you could put that on like anything, right?
Absolutely.
Like framed art for a kid's room or a t-shirt
Yeah, a t-shirt would be great.
or even just a mug for your coffee.
Oh, totally. It'd be a cool conversation starter.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so that was idea number one.
Okay.
Our second idea is all about putting creative twists on famous quotes.
Okay, I like this one.
So we all know that people love a good quote,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
but how do you make your interpretation stand out?
Right, because everyone's seen them all
Exactly.
a million times over.
So that's where AI can really help.
All right, how so?
So instead of just displaying the quote in like a basic font,
Okay.
you can use AI to enhance it visually and make it more impactful.
So, like, make it look really cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Think about a quote like Nelson Mandela's about the greatest glory in living.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
It's all about rising every time you fall.
Right.
And AI could like generate intricate lines around those words.
Mm.
Almost like the words themselves are feeling the struggle and the triumph.
Oh, wow. I like that.
Or how about Eleanor Roosevelt's quote about the future belonging to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams?
Oh, yeah, that's a classic.
And AI could create a playful and surreal image of like dreams taking flight,
Oh, that'd be so cool.
like actual winged creatures.
I love it.
And then you could even add clip art or AI generated images to really make it pop.
Like backgrounds and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for example, you could take Frederick Douglass's quote about learning to read
Okay.
and have it displayed against a backdrop of AI generated images
Okay.
that symbolize breaking free from ignorance and oppression.
Wow, that's powerful.
It's all about adding your own creative voice with the help of AI.
Great.
Okay, so our third idea is a bit different.
Very.
This time, we're going to generate entirely new inspirational affirmations
Okay.
using tools like ChatGPT.
Interesting.
So we're not even starting with existing text.
So we're making it up from scratch.
Exactly.
Wow.
And the crazy thing is that these tools can actually understand the essence of inspiration.
Really?
Yeah, and then they can generate phrases that capture that feeling in totally new ways.
That's incredible.
So for example, someone prompted ChatGPT to brainstorm ideas for inspirational quotes.
Okay.
And it came up with things like, "The strength to rise comes from falling, not from standing still."
Ooh, that's good.
I know, right? It's deep.
Yeah.
And then another one was, "Your mind is a garden. Grow the thoughts that nourish your soul."
Wow, that's beautiful.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
And it also came up with, "The only thing standing between you and your goal is the story you tell yourself.
That's very true.
And your future is built on the foundation of what you do today."
These are really good.
I know, right? Like, it's wild to think that an AI came up with these.
It's pretty mind-blowing.
So then once you have these new affirmations,
Yeah.
you can use AI to turn them into like beautiful word art.
Okay, so what would that look like?
Well, the blog post suggests prompting the AI to create different visual formats.
Okay.
Like you could ask it to design wall art
All right.
or greeting card, or even like individual affirmation cards for a deck.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And you could even specify the aesthetic you want.
Oh, wow. So you could have like minimalist affirmation cards or
Painted.
like really colorful and vibrant wall art.
Yeah, and the AI will just generate it for you.
That's so cool.
Okay, idea number 4.
All right, hit me.
This one is all about creating hobby-based artwork.
Okay, I like that.
People are super passionate about their hobbies,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
and they love to express that through the things they own and display.
Right, it's part of their identity.
Exactly.
Okay.
So think about gardening, for example.
All right.
You could have quotes about the joy of gardening,
Okay.
or word clouds made up of plant names,
Oh, I like that.
or
That's-
even like gardening gloves with words like pruning, growing, planting, reaping on them.
Oh, that's cute.
Right. And then for soccer fans,
Yeah.
you could have word art featuring quotes from famous players and coaches,
That's okay.
or word clouds with soccer terminology, or even funny sayings like, "I play soccer, therefore I am," on a mug.
Oh, that's funny.
And this idea can really be applied to any hobby.
Right, like knitting or fishing.
Yeah. Or traveling, painting, cooking,
Okay.
anything where people have a shared vocabulary and experiences.
That makes sense.
Okay, on to idea number 5.
Right.
This one is about creating images out of words.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So the words themselves become the art.
So it's not just words and a shape.
Exactly.
Wow, okay.
So for example, an AI could generate an image of an apple
okay.
using only the word apple over and over again.
Oh, that's cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Or you could have an apple-shaped word cloud filled with different apple varieties.
Oh, like Granny Smith and Honeycrisps?
Yeah, and Gala and Fuji.
Pink Lady.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, that's fun.
And then you could even take this idea further
Okay.
and create line drawings using only words.
What, like how?
Imagine the Eiffel Tower,
Okay.
made entirely out of the word Paris.
Wow, that's amazing.
Right. It's like a whole new way of seeing language.
It's so creative.
Okay, and for our final idea, number 6.
All right, let's hear it.
This one's all about creating SVGs of your word art.
SVGs.
Yeah. So that stands for Scalable Vector Graphic.
Okay.
And it's a file format that can be resized to any dimension without losing quality.
Oh, that's useful,
Super useful.
especially for selling stuff online.
Exactly.
Mm.
So once you've created your word art with AI,
Yeah.
you can save it as an SVG and then use it for all sorts of things.
So like what kinds of things?
Well, you can sell it online.
Okay.
People use SVGs for everything from art journals to greeting cards
Oh, yeah, that's true.
to party invitations.
Mm.
It's really a digital product with almost unlimited possibility.
I like it.
So to recap, we've talked about 6 different ways to use AI to create amazing word art.
Yeah, that was a lot of information.
I know, right? But it's really exciting stuff.
It is.
And AI is not just a tool here. It's really like a creative partner that can help you push the boundaries of what's possible.
Yeah, and it can help you do it quickly, too.
Exactly. So as you're listening to this,
Yeah.
think about how you could apply just one of these ideas to something you're already interested in. Is there a public domain book that you love?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
Or a favorite quote that you'd like to see in a new way?
Right, or maybe a hobby that you could turn into some really cool word art.
Exactly. So just take a moment and let those possibilities sink in.
That's great advice.
All right, well, that's all the time we have for today.
Well, this was fun.
Yeah, I had a good time.
Me too.
So thanks for joining us for this deep dive into AI word art.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And we'll see you next time.
See you later.